There's a kitty. Hello everyone. I have an announcement to make. I am completely and utterly awkward. And now I'm filming in the door frame because that's even more awkward. Yes! Hello everyone. Actually, I am pet sitting right now, and you just met Ty, who is off camera right behind you. And with us we also have the very handsome and dapper DJ, or Don Juan, as we like to call him here. I apologize if I sound a little nasally. I am a pet sitter who is allergic to cats. Don't ask me how that works, because I don't know. I'm allergic to you, yes I am. Okay, so back to my intro. Me being so awkward. Please tell me I'm not alone when I do this, because I feel like such an idiot and yet I continue to do it. I don't know why, you guys. So do any of you struggle with the conundrum of misidentifying people? It happens to me all the time, you guys, and it's so embarrassing, but it's mostly my fault because I'm awkward. It mostly only happens when I'm supposed to be meeting somebody, so I'm kind of, you know, trying to keep an eye out as best I can, even though it doesn't really do much good. So I'm waiting to meet somebody, and I think a specific person is them. And 99% of the time, it is not them. And so, but then what leads me even more to believe it is this person I'm meeting is they start approaching me. And so I think to myself, okay, here they are. And then before they reach me and before I can 100% identify them, I will just start into the conversation. And it's so, that's why I'm so awkward, you guys, because it's totally preventable. So the stranger will be approaching me as I'm thinking it's, you know, Bobby, who I'm meeting for lunch. And so I'll say, hey Bobby, how's it going? How are you? What's new? I'm so happy to see you. And it's not Bobby. It's not even close to being Bobby. And the stranger will, I assume, just give you the weirdest look ever because he's not Bobby, or sometimes she's not Bobby. I can mix up genders too. It's awful, you guys. Ah! When I can see that someone is starting to approach me, I really start to get nervous. And I think part of it is, and I'm not just joking around when I say that this time, but I am kind of socially awkward because I never know what to say, and I never feel witty enough or clever enough or on the spot and being able to go like lots of other people are. And so I've always just been shy to begin with, and so I'm more comfortable just keeping to myself and kind of hanging out in the background. That's just how I feel more comfortable. And so I think that's one reason why I get nervous in the first place, just because I've always been that way. But also, I think it has a lot to do with the vision. But when I can tell that someone is starting to approach me, I get really nervous, really uncomfortable, because I'm just thinking to myself, what if I don't know who it is? What if I can't tell who it is? Like, what? I don't want to... I'm so scared of just like staring at somebody and making them feel uncomfortable, or, you know, them recognizing me first and saying, hey Caitlin, what's up? What's going on? How are you? And I'm still completely clueless as to who it is. And so I'm scared of that lapse of time, of how long it's going to take before I'm able to recognize them. I'm not sure if you guys get the same anxiety when you're out in public, but I sure do, and it seems like it happens every time, and I figured it was something that we probably all go through. I can't say I have offended some people just because, you know, of silly accidents, like me not acknowledging them when I'm going down the hall. And of course I don't do it on purpose. I tend to sometimes keep my head down and just avoid trying to make eye contact, or because I just don't want those unknown interactions to just pop up at me. I feel kind of bombarded sometimes or caught off guard is a better term for it. And it really puts me on edge and makes me very anxious. And I just want to know if you guys, do you feel the same way? Does this happen to you, or are you more comfortable with it? And have you figured out tricks and tips for how to make yourself more comfortable, or how to identify people more quickly? I do have one tip for you guys. I don't know how helpful it will be, but it will make you laugh. So, you know, why not? I had a really sweet friend a few years back, and he knew pretty well in depth what was going on with my eyes. And so he knew how uncomfortable it was for me to go to church on Sundays, because it was just a huge building full of lots of people, hundreds of people, and I just felt really uncomfortable because it was a lot of just blank faces that I couldn't make out. So he came up with the idea that he would have a very distinct and unique sound just for him, and so I would be able to pick him out in the crowd. Granted, the sound he picked wasn't very loud. It was pretty subtle and pretty quiet, but it cracked me up every time. I think it was more just to cheer me up than anything else, and it worked. So, take that advice for what you will. Apply it to your own life if you want. Feel free to assign random barnyard animal noises to fellow people that you meet on the street so that you can more adequately identify them the next time around. So this wasn't the video I was planning on making. I wasn't going to talk about this today, but it happened this morning, so I thought, you know, I have to make a video about this because I cannot be the only one who is constantly doing this to herself. Or maybe I am because I'm awkward, so it's very possible. Is it frustrating? Of course it is. But you just kind of have to laugh at yourself because, you know, it's not hurting anybody. If anything, it puts a little bump on your ego, but mine's pretty much shredded to bits anyways, so I'm sure the stranger who I thought was Bobby in the middle of Target this morning, you know, I don't think he got hurt or offended or anything along those lines. I'm sure he went off and told his friend, you know, about the crazy redhead he met in the middle of Target, and they had a good laugh, and, you know, I'm never gonna see him again. I didn't really see him the first time, so, obviously. I would love to hear from you guys. Does this kind of stuff ever happen to you? If it does, how do you play it off, or do you not play it off at all and just, you know, tell them that you have vision problems, or, are you uncomfortable or comfortable being in the public? You know, everyone's different, so I would love to hear how you guys handle it, how have you adjusted to it, what things you struggle with. Have you learned any tricks or tips that maybe you could share with everybody that would help someone? But thank you guys again, and I hope you're all having a great day and everything is going well for you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!